Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sitting down and playing with a new collection launch. I'm super excited. I have done a whole video on trying this brand when it first launched, and I was so pleasantly surprised with everything that I tried. So when they launched their second iteration, I was like, yeah, I'm in. I need to get my hands on that. So we've got our Sephora box here. I do already have my foundation and brows done because this is a little bit more it's a smaller collection. So yeah, we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna dive right in. I gave myself my really long sassy pony today because it's a Friday and I have had a week. So I was like, let's take some time today. Let's play with some new makeup and let's just hang out together. Okay, so I'm super excited because today I am trying the new Stay Vulnerable collection from Rare Beauty. I thought this collection was just really interesting. It's very lightweight. It seems very like that effortless, natural looking makeup. And I really like that. I mean, I think that we're all kind of in that mode with work from home and just not going as many places. Like, the less steps and the easier I can make myself feel like put together and like I'm thriving, you know, the better. The really cool thing about this collection is that all the products are kind of designed in these little color families, and so you can basically pick one shade and have a blush, a liquid eyeshadow, and a liquid lip all to go along together. Actually, I think it's a glossy lip balm, so it's not a liquid lip. I apologize. But yeah, so I picked the shade Nearly Mauve as my kind of color family. I believe there was between 5 to 6 color families. And honestly, I wanted every single one of them. Like, not gonna lie. I thought they were all beautiful, but I could only, for the purposes of this video, I just picked one. One thing I love about Rare Beauty is that their packaging is so beautiful and unique. This is what the little blush looks like, and I could not get over how they looked in there. Like, doesn't that just, I kind of want to eat this. Like, why? Why am I like this? This shade of blush looks so beautiful. This, the Nearly Mauve is sort of on the deeper end of the shades that they have, but I mean, most of them, almost any of the blushes you could use on any skin tone. I think it's a very universally friendly collection. And I just really like more of these deep, warm, yeah, I guess it's a mauve color. I like these shades of blushes a lot. And I like liquid blushes, so I thought, why not? What I'm going to do is apply one side with this little synthetic stippling type brush, and then I'm going to apply the other side with the sponge. So we're going to kind of just see what we think. This is called the Melting Blush, and that's what drew me in because, the sound of melting blush just sounds like so nice. I just tried that on the back of my hand. You're barely going to be able to see it, but it's not too strong. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to do that to my face. That's a really pretty shade. Wow. And actually, I was nervous with the amount that I stippled on there, but blending it out, it blends really easily. So this is the cheek with, this is without. I kind of, honestly, I do have a bit of color in my cheeks naturally, but this shade is so pretty. I love that. Okay, let's try the sponge now. I don't want to dip the sponge in here because this is not a clean sponge. I'm actually going to apply it with my finger and then blend it out with a sponge. Ooh, it feels so soft in the pan. It's not greasy or anything like that. It just feels, kind of feels like a lip balm in the pan, but not like a goopy one, if that makes sense. Oh, that's beautiful with the sponge blended out. I think I controlled this side a little bit better, but this side I've got a little more on. This side is a little more natural, but that just kind of shows you can make it very subtle or you can build it up to have a little more color. I love this mauve shade. I do think I prefer it with my finger and then blend it out with the sponge. Not by much, but just a little bit. I think just a little bit. I think it looks just a little bit more natural if you go over it with the sponge. Okay, well, I'm obsessed, like truly obsessed. Also, didn't move around my foundation or anything like that. It sat nicely. It looks gorgeous. I'm gonna be using that every day. I can already tell you that. Let's do eyeshadow, because I always feel weird when I've just got foundation on and my eyes are just sitting there bare. So this is the Stay Vulnerable liquid eyeshadow. And again, everything is in the shade Nearly Mauve. You could totally mix and match color stories, but I do think it's kind of like designed so you kind of pick one like uniform look. I'm a little bit nervous about this color on my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. It looks beautiful, but I don't normally do like super pinky tones on my eyes, so we'll see. And just to get the full effect, I did go ahead and pick up the Stay Vulnerable All Over eyeshadow brush because I just, I went for it. We're gonna try this whole collection. We're gonna do it right, Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This brush is like smaller than I expected. It's like, it's kind of like short. Oh, but it's really unique. So the front looks like this, and then if you flip it around to the back, it's got a higher kind of, the barrel goes higher, so it leads me to believe you're really supposed to sort of like pat and kind of use this angle to your advantage. It's really soft and it's nicely weighted. Like, it feels like a nice brush. I'll apply this to one eye and kind of blend it out and then do the other, so we go from there. I'm gonna attempt to start slow. Oh, interesting. That's what the applicator looks like. Kind of like, there's like a flat part here at the top. It's not gonna focus, but it's kind of like a wedge. I'm gonna start like applying it heavier in the outer corner and on my baseline, and then like blend it out because I think I want the most color to be around here. This brush is a little different. Like, it's not just like a fluffy brush or anything like that. This shade is really pretty. It's not necessarily like the most natural shade, for this to be like very lightweight makeup. This does have pigment to it, but I could totally see if you chose one of the lighter shades, this being like just like the prettiest wash of color by itself, which this, I feel like I'm doing a horrible job speaking today. This is a beautiful wash of color, and I really like how it looks. But it might be a little bold for some people who really, really want to go natural. Like, there is a good bit of that mauve-y pigment that shines through, but it still looks so gorgeous. Super easy to blend. Just like tapping my lid, it kind of feels like nothing is there. I like that. Okay, let's go to the other side. I feel like I maybe like applied more on that lid than I wanted to. I'm gonna try to apply even less on this lid and see if we can make it even more feathered. This is just, for product testing to see if you can get like a really, really light wash. Let's start with just like that on my lid. Last time I didn't really get close, but I kind of did like a big old line. Let's just see like what this does. I gotta keep using this brush. I'm really not sure how I feel about it. It's just like, because it's a different shape, it feels kind of foreign to work with. But I think it does a like really good job blending out this product. That's really pretty. That's a little bit lighter. I definitely did put more on this side. I like how it looks, but this side is really pretty too. You can go a little bit lighter. The more I kind of blend and play with this shadow, the more I really enjoy the formula. This is a very unique product. I have not tried many of these like matte liquid eyeshadows. This blends really nicely. There's ample time to work with it, but it also, once it sets, it seems like it kind of sets. Like, I definitely got to a point over here where there was not much more I could do. I really like these. This is also sort of a different color than I normally go for. So I kind of like having it in this formula because, I may be tempted to grab this instead of just picking up another eyeshadow palette, to do something a little bit different. I'm gonna add just a touch more on this corner to kind of get the eyes to be even and to see how it layers once you've got your first bit on there. It seems like it layers really nicely, actually. Gosh, these are beautiful. I want every color in this blush, and I want every color in this little liquid eyeshadow because it is so pretty. Now for me, this color on my eyes, I don't know if I would just leave the pink like this. Like, I think for me, I need to do a little more to it. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. shadow stick and just add a little bit of pearl to the inner corner of the eye. This is still quick, easy, fairly natural, but you see how I just added a little bit of light there? That's my type of easy eye look. I like that. I was going for like very minimal makeup, but we're kind of glamming it up. You know, the ponytail demands it, I think. All right, you guys, I just kind of finished up a couple little pieces on the face. So I added the liner and mascara and I bronzed, and now we can test our very last product, which is the Glossy Lip Balm. I actually just did a huge clean out of my lip gloss collection and then proceeded to order like a bunch of new lip glosses. I don't know, I just have a gloss obsession this year. This shade looks really pretty. I do not have a color like this. I'm really curious to see if it's going to be this pigmented or not. I don't want to say weird because that sounds bad, but I've never seen an applicator this shape before. Almost looks like a little tulip or something. I like this color. It's not like super pigmented, but it just sort of deepens the color of your natural lips. Really nice formula. It's not gloppy, it's not heavy, but it feels really nourishing on the lips. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not oily, it's not one of those, it's not sticky. It feels nice. I don't know, is it just me or does this lip color look a bit deeper than the blush and the eyes? It's nice, and I think they all complement each other, but especially if you look at these two in the packaging, like, that's very different to me. This is much more berry. I kind of want to look online and see what the gloss is. Like, did I get one that was packaged incorrectly? Because this is a beautiful gloss shade. I just don't know that it, like, matches that much. Okay, this is going to be really hard because it's just a picture on the screen. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is the color that I got. These are not, I don't think it has the nearly mauve sticker on it. But is that right? It doesn't look like this color either, which is the more berry one. It looked like, I don't know. I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here because regardless, this is a really nice gloss. I like the color of it. I don't have like a problem with it. Let me open up the blush. I guess they're all slightly different. Like, this is more rosy. The eyeshadow is much more warm. And this is much more purpley. But when I get them all together, none of these actually look like they match. But I think the blush and the eyes look really nice together. But I do feel like this gloss with the eyes, like, literally just look at it next to it. It's so much deeper and much more cool toned. This is a photo of all the glosses together. And it's close to the photos, but it just feels almost blue. Like, it feels more purple than mauve to me. Somebody let me know. Have any of you guys tried this? Has anyone else seen this? Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? Now look at this color. I'm not crazy, right? I know it's different because this is on a lit up phone screen and this is like in real life in the packaging, but I don't think these are the same color. I think this is supposed to be a bit more warm and rosy. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Am I crazy? Has anyone else ordered this shade? Is anyone else seeing this? Did I just get one that's weird? I'm honestly so tempted to get, I don't know, I'm tempted to get another one of these, see if it's the same color. And I'm also tempted to get another trio and see if they're more, see if this happens with any of the other colors. Okay, I am back. I did some investigating. I went and watched some other people's reviews and like more real life swatches because I think this, what I was sent, does not at all match the photos on the website, which whatever, that happens. When watching real life swatches and application, I do think this is the color that all of the Nearly Mauve lip glosses are, and I'm disappointed in the tone of this for the color story. I'm not gonna lie. But that being said, everything else from a product standpoint is phenomenal. I love this blush. This is the cutest thing ever. It's also sturdy packaging. Like, I don't mind traveling with this. The thought and effort that goes into coming up with the components for each of these things just amazes me. I've never seen a liquid blush like, or a cream blush like this. It's so beautiful. And this shade of blush is beautiful. The liquid eyeshadow, this is a product that's very unique to me. I don't have anything like this, and I really enjoy it. I think it looks so beautiful on the eyes, and especially just pairing it with something so easy like a cream shadow stick on top. I just used two things today, and it looks like, you know, I really did a lot on my eyes, and I didn't, and I love that. This is great easy makeup for right now. Like, this is Zoom makeup, Zoom glam in a product, because I can sit here, blend this out in 10 seconds, pop a couple other things on, and through a lot of virtual communication, you look really put together, like you put in a lot of effort. It's just, I don't know, I love this type of product. I love that brands are coming out with it. The gloss formula is gorgeous, feels like nothing on the lips, but so hydrating. It looks really beautiful from like a gloss standpoint. It's really reflective, but this is a cream formula, you know, it's not glittery. I don't love the tone of this. I know it's supposed to be a mauve lipstick or a lip gloss, but I mean, like, I would have much preferred a gloss more like this to go with more of the warm tone eyes, because I think as a collection, I just would not put these two tones together in a look for me. I would just go something more warm. This is just so cool tone. So just beware if you are doing a full color story, like, I would highly recommend the blush and the eyeshadow in this shade, but if you really want everything to go together, maybe pick up a warmer tone gloss. I really like this collection. I love the concept. Oh, I should talk about the brush too. I do feel like there's a bit of a learning curve with this guy, because you really can't like flip it over to this side. It's very much like a packing with this. That being said, it applied the product so nicely. Just this whole brand in general is beautiful. I love like the message behind it. The Stay Vulnerable collection. This is easy, quick, natural looking makeup. I obviously did a little more on the eyes because I don't know, like I said, I felt like it. Clearly I'm having a moment. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about this stuff. Let's start a little discussion in the comments. What do you guys think about my thoughts on the color story of this one? Are you interested in this collection? Have you tried any of the shades yourself? If you are interested, what shade are you going for? Like, what's your favorite? I have a feeling, you know, more of the natural neutral ones are probably going to be like the hot sellers, but I just thought this mauve color was something a little bit different, and I love how it looks on the eyes. I especially think this sort of in the springy summertime is going to be really pretty. I think that's everything. I'm gonna stop rambling because I think I could sit here all day and talk about this stuff. But yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me, and I will see you again very soon.